Hello, people of the internet, I am Soulrack Dragon, and welcome back to the Darkest Dungeon. Last time we slowly are easing our way back into things. We did a short mission on the ruins, and we're gonna keep going now. Veteran level 3 mission in the ruins. We're gonna try and clear it out. I don't think this will unlock the final boss of the ruins yet, but it should be a close thing, and it also unlocks the town event Silence in the Crypts. Anyways, activate 3 corrupted altars. I want to say that you're given supplies for this mission, so we're gonna take the, what are they called? Antiquarian, that's what they're called. We're gonna take an Antiquarian with us. We're also gonna take the Arbalist, so that we can have some actual fighting power on the back. Then we'll take a Man-at-Arms, and do we have any level 3 heroes on the stagecoach? We do not. So we'll take a Jester then? You function better from 3rd position, and I don't think that you matter what position you function from. No. It's an odd party composition to be sure, but money is starting to be something that we are in need of. At a medium level mission as well, I think it would be smart to have some items here. Let's see, you are mainly ranged damage. Blind fire can hit anybody, but it's random. We don't need the sniper's mark. Take suppressing fire instead, because your abilities are all at their highest level as well. So, suppressing fire, sniper shot. Your range mod is fine, so let's give you a bit of damage, actually. Less healing skills. The thing is, though, you're also going to be a slight healer. Possibly. No, we'll give you that. And that'll be it for you. You, meanwhile, we'll take that so you can stress heal. You can take the Fleet Florian so you're faster, and you are going to take some damage stuff. What damage stuff do we want you to take, though? Take a Sun Ring. This is an odd setup for sure, but I think this is the best we can do. Still embark. Yeah, I was right. This does give us some items to begin with. So as a medium mission, we'll take a full stack of food, 3 of you, 3 of you, and then 2 stacks of torches. Alright. Let's embark and see how we do. I'm not feeling terribly confident here, because this party is not anywhere near ideal. I am recording, right? Oh, we found a secret room right away. I have the sinking suspicion that I'm not recording. Give me a moment. Okay, I was recording. Sorry, it's just sometimes I get those gut feelings that, like, I'm not actually recording. It's irrational a little bit, but it makes some sense. Anyways, we have discovered a secret room, but I wish to test this party's combat capabilities off first. So, we're gonna force him to guard us, because he is a tank. You can just do a straight slice off here. Good critical and causing some bleed. You don't have Shield Bash equipped, so instead, go for the Crush. And then you do a straight sniper shot. Damage-wise, that wasn't terribly good. As far as tanking goes, though, I think we chose the right person to force the guard. Does it give more protection is the question. It does, so this could be a fairly good combo here. Let's bleeding for 6. I think that we will now blind fire. Had to see where it would hit. If it hit the first one, that would have been good. Otherwise, meh. Ooh, crit for 4. Thank goodness for that protection buff, actually. You will crush him. Alright, so I think we can... This party is very strange, but its effectiveness cannot be doubted terribly. You cannot actually hit, so go for some stress relief here. And it'll be up to our man-at-arms to actually do the damage. So against one single enemy at the front of the party, we're a little bit iffy. Otherwise, we look to be fine. Go ahead and burn the bandage. I don't really care for it, to be honest.
In Radiance, may we find victory.
I knew that. More scouting. I am going to do a full run through here as well, because again, we want as many of these heirlooms as possible. Drop the medicinal herbs. Okay, I knew that was there. I just didn't. It didn't register that I needed to press up to disarm it. No idea why. Check it. Trapping the hero, that is claustrophobia.
The way is lit. The path is clear.
Battle coming up.
Only the
2 battles, pretty much. Still in Radiant Light, there is a madman. We are going to want to take them down. But first, get a little protection going up. Crush the madman. Alright, the madman will die. Suppressing fire here. This way, we can then do a harvest. Which missed! Oh my goodness, that sucks so hard. That madman's gonna get a turn off. And the stress is gonna start to build now. And your Sunring is also now completely worthless. Lovely. Okay, fuck. Gotta stay off. More stress. It's alright. It's alright. We can do this. Again, force the guard, increase his defensive capabilities. That could be bad news. That is very much bad news. Shit. You can only Inspiring Tune. We have to wait for the Arbalest to get back into proper position, which only they can do. Unfortunately, we just had to burn our whole turn for that. And they're starting to stack up the damage on my tank. But if we can crush, some of that stress is dealt with now. Keep stacking up his protection. A push. Forced onto him. He resists the move. He's really starting to get stressed out, though. We're gonna have to focus heal him now, unfortunately, which is not good. Actually, we need to snipe the back. That back one needs to die sooner rather than later. You can stress heal, though. And then you do have Bellow, which is a debuff of speed. We gotta do that. It's not very effective, but having them be slower does mean we get first moves here. Which, in this case, should mean getting some damage in. And killing the Stress Dealer. Okay. Stress Dealer is dealt with outside of the consistent crits that I'm getting hit with. That is. But we should be able to handle. The bleed is minimal. We have to focus heal him now for both health and stress. So stress relief for the Man-at-Arms. He is going to be doing the main damage now. And of course, guard him. You should actually have a healing move as well, so we're gonna have to see about swapping that out. Let's see. If they only do, the damage is gonna really start stacking up soon. If we knock one of them out, though,
Give them no quarter.
then okay. Again, stress heal. This really is not the ideal party. Again, you can only buff him, so buff him you shall. And heal. The heal is starting to stack up a bit. A part of me really wants to see... Well, it's going to last at least one more round. Good dodge, at least. Continue to guard. Rend. Good dodge. His dodging is at least on point here. His stress is down significantly now. He should be at levels that are pretty equivalent to the others. Health, he's a little below half, but he's going to get one more round of healing. Yeah, I knew that was coming. Unfortunately, I can't really do anything about it, because well, none of you except for you could hit him, but regardless of that point. Why didn't you dodge? At least you resisted the bleed. And get rid of that stress. Good. This next fight's gonna be hell.
As the fiend falls, a faint hope
Okay,
blossoms.
actually. And then... pop the holy water. Light a torch. The buffs should remain for the first round at least. He's got 2 rounds of heavy buffing here. Okay. So... this guy needs to die first. The ranged ones need to die first. Because they will not focus on the front much. This one is a stunner, which can be annoying. They have high bleed resist, so let's just go for straight damage here. Survived, but a blind fire gets rid of one. He did the slash, the graveyard slash, and this is not a stun, this is a debuff of move and stun resist. I'm fine with that debuff. And now snipe. Not as much as I had hoped, but it's better than nothing. We need to get rid of Stunner, like Stunny Sun. And you can go for the slice. Alright. Slow but steady, we're dealing with this here. Slow but steady. And that's the stun. We resist. Good. Okay, again, focus defense. You died, thank God. And now we get to focus on killing and healing. Now we just focus on healing. So we're gonna need to heal up this dude a bit. So keep on defense. You'll get one more round of healing, and that's it, unfortunately. I probably won't even heal the damage that he is about to inflict to you, but you will get some stress relief because you are the most stressed. Good. Going for the stun. He dodged. Excellent. So as long as the Man-at-Arms does not go first, he will get one more round of healing in. Good. A little bit more than half health. 21, 22, 25. Stress relief there. And finish it. There we go. Again, go ahead and eat. We do not need the lock thing. Unlock the chest. The deeds. I can't take the deeds, unfortunately. That's the problem with these kinds of quests, is that your inventory becomes clogged as heck. But we have 2 of the quest locations down, at least, which should provide a modicum of inventory relief. And the torch is going to get low soon. I don't believe there are fights in those locations either. So we can then loop around, because, again, I want that secret room to be the last room on that we go to, pretty much. But I still want to get as much exploration done as I can. Empty crate. Light it up. And let's see if there's some combat. Yes, okay. No surprise either. This round is same as the last, except we do not have as much buffs on our man-at-arms. Okay. From a movement perspective, this guy is the only one that can do it. But we do need to focus on these dudes, because they have danger written all over them. Fuck. Suppressing fire. That lowers their accuracy and crit rates. And he protects, which is stress and stun. Okay. Keep up with the defense. I don't think I can force guard on other people without really affecting things. Okay, another suppressing fire will at least finish that one. But he is going to need some healing at this rate. Okay, focus on him now. And suppressing fire gets rid of one of the rangers. Now it's just 2 melee, 1 range. This is the more... Oh, frick, frack. I was not aware you could do your own defending, mister. So... now our Arablist is going to blind fire. That is a speed buff. That's nice. Finish. And that's the stun, which succeeds. That's not bueno, because it also took the guard off. We need to heal, I think. Yes. We need to do some healing. You don't have much in the way of blight resist, so we will have to do that to you. It's minor blight, but it's all we can do at this point. And I think we need to get rid of these corpses. 1 corpse gone. He's taking a lot of damage. And the axe blade on the antiquarian was thankfully not much. Okay. So, he is going to be forced into bayonet jabs now. Protect. Heal. Because our Jester needs it. And then... we need to kill him. And, of course, we do it. Yep, like I knew, bayonet jabs. He is dead now.
Slowly. Gently.
So, all we have to worry about is bayonet jabs. We can spend this time to heal up a little bit, at least until we're told not to dally anymore. Which shouldn't be for another round or 2 at least. So again, force the protection. Bayonet jab. Good dodge. And just move forwards to your proper position. Again, keep stacking up that buff. And cure some stress. Health is definitely the major thing that this party is lacking. But it's thankfully not terrible at the moment. Let's do that. Just so we're seeing to do some damage. And now we can. Okay. So this will be the last round of combat then. The riposte is on. Do a little stress relief there. Excuse me. And again, we're gonna force it to attack us no matter what. And then heal him a bit. Yep, bayonet jab leads to the riposte, which does not kill. And they can call reinforcements. That's not something I was expecting in the slightest. So, not good. We need to end this. Snipe him. Those guys are danger. Oh, fuck. Kill him. Kill him yesterday. Ah, damn it, he's not dead. Crush him. Okay. Just relax. It's fine. Took a crit on our archer, but that's fine. It's all fine. You are going to heal yourself a little bit. No, you can't heal yourself. That's bad. Alright, alright. He will at least take them down. So, all we can do really is focus like this. Why are you not focusing on him, please? Crush him. Oh my god, why do you not die? 18, 16, 13. Go there. Guard. It really is down to the man-at-arms finishing this off. Heal him. Finish this. Okay. That could have been bad. Really, really bad.
This expedition at least promises success.
I can't take any of it. Bless the altar, purify it, yay. Keep going. Another fight awaits us. Yeah, it's fine. Go ahead and eat.
The light,
I brought
the
plenty of
promise
food.
safety.
And go ahead and clear that. Alright. Here comes another fight room.
The match is struck. A blazing star is
Or
born.
not. That's arguably quite nice. Let's head north now. Ouch.
Ancient
Very much an
traps
ouch.
lie in wait. Unsprung and thirsting
Accident
for
occurs. You're blighted. We do have the camping option available to us. We'll save it, though, for the time being. Ideally for when all is said and done. And we do have to travel this way anyways, since we do not know the location of the final quest objective. Empty sack. So, getting as much exploration in as possible does not hurt, at the very least. Still have plenty of food, we'll be able to feast. But this mission has turned out different than what I expected, to say the least. We are getting quite low on the torches here. Okay. Still in the radiant light, at the very least. Protect. So cool and stress. Stress needs to die first. Snipe him. You didn't kill him. Oh, thank God. You would be fucked otherwise. That's the way. I'd like it. Finale, floor 13 to 23. Gotta do it. You missed. You incompetent little man. baby. Alright. Howl. That is stress. That's disease as well. The worries. More stress taken. Lovely. Shoot him. I think blind fire actually might be a little better, though. Again, keep the guard up. You need to relieve your own stress, dude. Completely honest, you're useless in this fight otherwise. Blind fire is a minus 10% to the damage modifier, never mind. Rend misses, good. Do that, because now the sniper shot will actually do more damage as well. Again, relieve your own stress. You're useless otherwise. Guard. Set 12. So, crush. And one more move. Of course, he's going for a stun, which we resisted. And done.
The bigger the beast, the greater the glory.
Alright, the Jester is looking very, very rough here. As long as this is not combat, I think we may have to, yeah, we gotta make a camp here. Feast.
Gathered close in tenuous firelight.
Alright.
And uneasy
So,
companionship.
do we have a night watch? We do not have a night watch. That's unfortunate. Okay. So what we need to do then is first heal. It failed. Because it has... Alright. Marching plan. Weapons practice. Wound care. Okay, we did not provoke any attacks in the night. That's good. Iron Maiden is Blight. Tetanus. That's fine. You're not really the attacking sort. Okay, still. Why are you focusing on my Jester here, game? Did they make a bad joke or something? Okay, we found the last altar. That's good. We have surprise on this last needed combat, which is, again, good. Force the protection. And... son of a bitch. Why do you live? Harvest. Oh, thank God.
Executed.
Alright, that's one of the stress dealers dealt with, at the very least. The one who could manipulate the battlefield as well. Bleed is active. Other than that, though, we have a debuffer. So stress, bleed, debuff. We should be able to handle this. So long as our Jester does not go down. That is. Okay, another one down. You need to heal him. No questions. You focus on him. The Jester can deal with that one. We need to get rid of the one that will cause you dots. He's already technically done 7 damage to you now, so you need to die, mister.
Well struck.
Critical hit. He resisted the bleed, of course he did, but one more hit and they're done. 22 stress is not fun. And he is down. Okay. Bandage. We can stall this out for a round or 2, potentially. I want to get a little bit of stress relief done on yourself, Mr. Jester. So we'll stall this round and then finish it next, I think. Yeah. Get rid of that. Because now he will only do Knife in the Dark, which is a weak attack. Yeah. Because now our Man-at-Arms literally has no moves that will not kill him, I think. So, there's really nothing we can do but kill him. Knife in the Dark again. For 1. Oh, we don't get the heal, damn it.
Eradicated.
That's a good kill, though. A real good kill.
Be wary.
Alright, the quest is technically complete, but obviously there's the secret room, and there are a few other things we wish to investigate. Only, at the very least, one more room combat.
Even the cold
although we are running quite low on torches, which might make for a good excuse to leave. Okay. This one isn't terrible at the very least. They've got range, but that's kind of it. So if we focus range, we should be fine here. Bump of the Night is minor damage. It is a debuff, though, for less dodge. Harvest. At the very least, they'll get rid of that corpse. Yeah, that ranged dude needs to die. I don't really know, though, what else to do. I mean, obviously, we're gonna backtrack and hit that secret room up. Beyond that, though, I don't know. Nice dodge. Okay. I think we can start healing now. Healing mainly so that we don't have to worry later. Stress relief will also come just so that we don't have to do it at the town. So keep him high. And you will now stress relief the lowest. Or we'll just work back up. That might be better off being done. So, healing time. Healing time. It is healing time. You suck, dude. You didn't even do any damage. That's damage, though. Okay. Do yourself. 14, meh. Again, force the guards. I think we can probably, hopefully, safely say that we have this dungeon complete. Maybe. There's always the chance that the Collector could show up and just ruin our lives. In which case, I will cry. More likely than not. Her next. I don't think we can afford to dally any longer, though, so finish it.
Destroyed.
Alright, backtrack.
That overconfidence
we have 3 torches left. I think I will skip that treasure room and just go straight for that secret room here. So we'll take the most direct route pretty much. Of course, combat appeared. I didn't even... Oh, wait, I didn't even scout this, so never mind. I was going to say I didn't even see it on the map. I didn't even scout it. Alright. Kill the friggin' dude who can cause bad things. Get his stress gone as well. Our Arbalest can take care of him.
Obliterated.
Oh yeah, that's taken care of. So now it's just these two bumbling sacks of bones, both with 12 health, 1 attack that barely does damage. Has a debuff, admittedly, but nah.
Decimated.
Our Man-at-Arms is strong enough to smash them completely and utterly. Alright. Heal him. So one more round of combat, pretty much, should get us fully stress healed as a party. And then we can keep moving on and hopefully not encounter any further combat. And then we can call it an episode because this one's actually gone on for a fair amount of time. Thankfully, healing is not a thing that needs to be done in towns, otherwise this game would be so much more difficult.
Seize this momentum. Push on to the task.
We don't need shovels anymore. I would laugh at myself if we ended up needing a shovel. Just like in this small area. Okay. So we have one torch left. Unfortunately, that means the most direct route is going through down here. Actually, no. There's only a curio here, so we'll be fine heading this way. And we're almost out of food. We're gonna have to let the torch get a little low here. Oh, you think I'm dumb enough to do that, game? No, this is not a party meant for taking on a shambler. No. So, use a key on that ancient artifact.
Glittering gold.
Go ahead and finish the food.
Paid for in blood.
And drop, and good. Goodbye. Whoo! That's gonna be money in the pocket, at the very least. And that was actually a fairly difficult mission, I will freely admit. It took a little bit of time, but we did get into the groove of how this party would work out. And once we got that groove, outside of, excuse me, a few hiccups, we summarily dominated. Alright, so you are obsessed with sainthood, and less armor upgrade cost, that's not bad. You have less blight resist, but more crit. And of course, the two of you have diseases now, because that's pleasant.
The shuffling dead
So more damage and resolve in the next Ruins quest. Uses meditation to resist the forces of the material world. So you have a new quirk of balance instead of Eldritch Hater. That's Dallin Ridge. Dallin Ridge. You're a man-at-arms. Where are you? So, balanced. Less move resist. That's okay. You're cured of tetanus. You're cured of bad humors. You've gotten the slow draw removed, and you've gotten the off guard removed. Good. Very good. Unequip the trinkets and sort, because I do believe we have some extras. What else do we have an extra of? It should be Worry Stone and a Blight Stone. Alright. So, head back to the sanitarium. We have... You're fine with the fits because you don't really do damage. I wanted to lock in some things here. I think I wish to lock in Quick Draw on you. Oh, 10 grand! Reduce the cost by 10%. That would be bringing it down to 9 grand. Yeah, let's see about doing that, because that's otherwise very, very expensive. We can get some more crests from that, and then the deeds. 3 deeds will get us 2 busts. That's not a lot. But we can trade some crests. How much would it take to get 10? 30. We would not have enough crests then. 9,000 to lock that in. No. Do you have anything that we want? You're already locked in with something. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. You're fine. I want somebody with something I can lock in at least. Maybe? No? Do you have any bad ones then? More stress versus the Eldritch is actually not terribly good. That is cheap enough to remove, so I will take care of that one. Disease resist is fine. Death blow resist. Not allowed to gamble. Manic for money. And you're fine with the fits. Range skills being down is fine. Blight resist is meh. Less damage on the first round. Let's get rid of that because we need damage. Alright, and then we should have some diseases that need curing. Your vertigo will be mildly annoying. And you have 2 diseases. Unfortunately, I have to get rid of the worries at least, with a chance to cure both. But outside of that, we only have one other one with diseases. Can't get any access to more cells, though. So, we now go by stress. And these 2 are the main ones. So, both of you will pray. Because everybody else has very minor levels of stress. Alright, and let's see what our next missions available are. We do have a medium one with Silence in the Crypts, or a hard one with the Eldritch Crucifix. I'm very tempted to try and get that because that seems potent as fuck. But Silence in the Crypts event, which is what we have, more damage in the next Ruins quest. But that was only a medium. That would only bring us to 90%. So I think we're going to have to do this champion dungeon in the Ruins if we want to get to the Prophet. But that's going to have to wait for next time because I'm all of time in this one. Ooh, we have a Vestal. Do we have a level 3 Vestal? We do. You know what? Nah. We don't need another low-level healer. So, I'm Soulrack Dragon. I hope that you've enjoyed this video. Oh, wait. Not yet. I did promise that we would go through
the tragic extent of my failings.
At least one of these. So, we will go through the Blackest of Fates. Our purpose was to desecrate their animalistic shrines and thus disperse their swine folk, but soon we came across an artifact. This was far beyond the crude fetishes created by the Pingmen. It looked as if obsidian had been grown and twisted into a dark symbol of worship. It created a pulsing red orb, glowing with malevolent light. Cuthbert, Bolin, and I hesitated, but thrice damned Miser, driven crazed by impulse, thrust his torch in the hidden receptacle, and thus sealed our fate. In that same instant, we found ourselves in a place of suffocating darkness, facing a creature that defies description, and whose recollection causes my quill to jump and shudder. It is merciful, only fragments of our battle remain in my psyche. I see Cuthbert hacking at the quivering appendages of the monster. I recall how a piece of its flesh sloughed off, and twisted its own accord, sprang up onto Bolin, piercing her stout plate. The occultist, as if to offer himself in tribute, was torn apart by its writhing limbs. The assault was overwhelming. With Cuthbert slain and as Bolin fell, I was driven by rage. I leapt forward and drove my axe into the creature's many eyes. Purple ichor splashed my face and my very soul shook as it bellowed. The only thing I can recall after was falling swiftly into blackness. I now find myself back in the Warrens, among the remains of my companions. My wounds are too severe to allow completion of our task. My task. Thus, the desecration must resume another time. Curious, there is a ring in my pocket. Where it came from I cannot begin to guess, though it bears the sigil of this estate's ancestral owner. Very curious. I will return with Cuthbert's banner and Boland's crossbow, so as to honor them with a proper burial. I will leave what is left of thrice-damned miser and his trinkets to the swine folk. Perhaps they will build him the memorial he rightly deserves. So that's the tale of a party in the Warrens encountering the very orb we just encountered, but giving in to temptation and mostly falling against the shambling horror. I'll see you all next time.